Hey guys, welcome back to another World of Tanks console edition video. Today we are back in the E-75, the tank I love so much. I was going to bring you some more E-100 this week, but my day of playing and recording was scuppered by the servers being complete load of garbage, so I decided to just bring you a couple of replays that I really wanted to show you for a while. We really overdid it with E-75 stuff, but I just had these two that were just great, and I wanted to show them. Not just for sort of sheer damage, but just two situations. Each one has a situation where somehow the E-75 manages to come out on top in very sticky situations indeed, which seems to be something this tank excels at. So we're on Sand River. We've got reasonably nice matchmaking here. I've decided to push up this way. I don't really like going the other way on Sand River. I thought I'd go this way. I can spot the enemy team, hopefully land some shots, and hopefully push on them a little bit. But it does look like we're a little bit outnumbered here. But what I'm thinking here is I can get up here, I can pop my turret over the top a bit. Turret's very bouncy, unlikely to get damaged really, unless they get lucky. And I can spot the enemy out. There we go, nice little bounce. And hopefully my teammates can do a bit of damage. There we go, exactly like that. All going to plan so far. The IS-3 really had a bad time there, trying to get over the top. Oh, now he's got tracked as well. But I'm being cautious. I don't want to take any city shots, so we're just going to keep shuffling around, playing the long game, being patient. Try and shoot this T-29. He's showing me a nice bit of hull. There we go. Nice. It's nice when the shot goes down the middle. Doesn't happen very often. So what do we got? It does look like we've got quite a large amount of the enemy team over here. That T-29, oh, there we go. Okay, who's trying to poke over the IS-3? Not a problem. He's not going to pen. No, not worth firing there. So here is sticky situation number one. We've got an IS-3 trying to poke over there. I've just seen someone shuffling down. What is it? It's E-75. Is he going to... Surely he's not going to YOLO around and eat shots from my teammates, but it looks like he wants to try. We're going to keep... Okay, now turn. Re-angle. Bounce the shot from the E-75. We know he's got a long-ass reload, so spin it back round to angle at the IS-3, because I knew he'd be coming for a look. Then spin it back round for the... Oh, spin it for the A-75. I-3's going to have a go. Pull a little fakie, and put a nice hit into the IS-3. Right. At this stage, right, I'd rather be damaged by an IS-3 than by an E-75, so we spin it back round to try and deal with that. Works out quite well in the end. Right, gun out the game, got to get the IS-3, bring him down. Now we've got a Waffle, Panzer IV, and the E-75. E-75 tracks us, does a little bit of damage. Decide to stay focused on this guy, try and deal with him first. Here we go, get him down. Switch to HE because he's just sitting right here and we know we can do a nice amount of damage with that. Also get a nice amount of help from our teammates here as well. I know I'm getting shot in the butt, but you know, there's not really much I can do apart from try and get some of these guns out of the game. This guy gets killed and I get put down to a very easy one shot for anyone. 113 health, we've got a full health SDI here and an E-75 on a lot of health as well. I have to fire an HE shell that we had loaded there. But now we are reloaded and we are bouncing shots. Even though we're on solid hit points, there's the SDI. Come on. There we go. SDI taken out. Big shout out to my teammates for the covering fire they give me in this situation. Certainly wouldn't survive if it had not been for my teammates. Not exactly sure where those shots are coming in from. But it's very nice to see. This guy, maybe not the best E-75 player in the world, let's face it. Let's just give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that he's letting his kid play or something, or he's got terrible lag. But this is, I mean, that is not how to drive an E-75. Yeah, driving sort of totally sideways and then reversing up. Yeah, I'm not sure what he was hoping would happen in that situation, but it didn't go well. But there you go. I was absolutely amazed that I managed to survive that combination of bit of quick thinking and re-angling and prioritization of enemy targets, and also big help from my team, which is nice to see. It's not every day your team helps you out hugely in World of Tanks. So I appreciated that one. Thank you guys. And what's also nice is often in those situations you'll go through all that hard work and survive some awesome, incredible situation, and then when you finish it, you'll realise that you're losing 9-3 or something, and your team has been absolutely smashed while you've been fighting your little socks off. But thankfully, not today. Not today. Our team has actually done pretty well, and let's face it, it's looking pretty solidly like a win. We'll go for the shot on the T10. Might as well aim it all in and get a nice bit, a little bit more damage. TD's taken down, and just the enemy light tank, T-54 lightweight, who's actually trying to shoot at me still because my health is so bad, and he manages to put one into my tracks, and it looks like he's about to have a bad time. But yeah, Sand River map I've always enjoyed. I mean, it used to be a bit of a funny thing back in the day because you used to get so much when the game first came out. It was the only map you ever saw. That and Malanovka. But I do like Sand River. There's something it's nice and open, but with a little bit of cover. Nice and simple. No like weird lines of sight like some of the town maps that you don't learn unless you play the game regularly enough. Anyway, like a bit of Sand River. So there you go. That was 3,500 damage, 4k assisted, 3k blocked. Pretty respectable round. Let's jump on and have a look at the other replay. So, welcome to game number 2. We are on Great Wall, still in the E-75. So, there goes one of our light tanks. I've decided to push along the south side of the map. It's probably normally where I'd go in a heavy tank. I do quite like fighting up in that top right corner, but I felt like we had enough tanks going up there, and there's often just huge fights that go on down here, and they often need a bit of support. So we decided to go with it. All of my team decided to go up the little shortcut there on the right, or up the little hill. So I decided to go this way to stop us getting flanked. Seemed like a fairly sensible idea. So if you missed the memo, apologies for the lack of the E100 and live commentary videos, but the servers being absolute shit today, so I've been unable to play it and get some footage. Getting lots of lag with full bar connection, which is pretty annoying. We go enemy tier T10, bounces a shot, but we bounce on return, and we bounce one from a Borsig, which is even more satisfying. It's a little bit of a slow start to this game, but it really does pick up, and it is a good one. We bounce another shot, try and get one into the side of T10, but it went a little bit high. I think that one hit the side of his turret and bounced off. But that's fine. We can be patient. We'll try and get a little bit frustrated with missing so many. But if I can land one shot into him, there we go. But he does put one in return, and I managed to not block my teammate, which is always nice. So trying to keep that angle nice. Oh, there's the Borsig. Right, we can get a nice hit on the Borsig. There he is. Oh, and he takes a massive hit. Both shots at once. Me and the, was that Tiger 2 next to me. Or an E-75. Both managed to put very nice shots into him indeed. And that Borsig is no longer looking very healthy. And that's what happens when you don't aim in your shots. I'm not sure what the medium tank down on the H1 is doing there over on our left, but you know, why not? So this stage I've realised we have been, we've kind of lost that bit where the rest of my team went, just behind me and up the other route. So I decided to push on because I don't want to get flanked. So we are breaking the flank. Ooh, I nearly get hit by the art. They have 2 artilleries as well. One of them just missed me. One of them just hit me. Decided to use that repair kit and keep pushing him forward, because if we sit here, we're going to get flanked by everyone coming down from the middle. But we do need to kill this guy to be able to do that. There we go, good. He's out of the game. Next target. Also very vulnerable here to artillery. They love shooting down this line. So that's why I'm trying to sort of change direction and drive unpredictably. Oh, there we go. Take a little bit of damage, but could have been a lot worse. From a 53, 55. Hopefully I made that just awkward enough for him. Oh, and that was another artillery shell come whizzing in there. Hopefully made that difficult enough for that to miss. So team have done alright actually up on the top right. Looks like we had a pretty good distribution of players. They've handled it out right. Oh, there we go. Enemy light tank trying to get, there we go, get a lock on, get him out of the game. And we can see we got a couple of pretty high health tanks coming around. At this stage, I think, okay, right, let's. I either need to turn around now and engage them, or I need to get somewhere else, get all the way up here and then spin round and engage them, or just bugger off somewhere else. Decide to go up here because I think it's going to be a better spot to try and... Oh, we've got an enemy TD. What we got? If I get up here, I think there's more chance of me being able to defend myself against the artillery, because I'm going to be able to fight an angle where I'm facing both the enemies and the artillery. So at least the RT, if it is hitting me, it's hitting me front on. It might hit some of my tougher armor rather than hitting me in the side or the back, which it might do if I was engaging down there. So just picking apart this poor old 87 who's got no chance at all of penning me. But we do want to get him out of the game nice and quickly. And we can see the enemy E-75's on half health. He looks like he's pushing back towards our flag, which isn't great for us, but fine. Well, it might help keep us alive for a minute. But it's not great for the team. There's the enemy M103. We just got that 87 dispatched in time before he turns up, and we're able to swing it around an angle. Put a nice tracking shot in. Unfortunately, no damage, which is kind of what we wanted to do, but there you go. Decide to just drive into him and just be annoying. We want to just make it difficult for him to pen us here. So we're angling, we're keeping the turret angled, driving around a lot, and, well, sometimes you just need a little bit of luck. So there we go, enemy M103, 1300 hit point ammo rack. Complete fluke. And we got an enemy E-75, pretty much full health, puts one shot in straight away on me, makes me think, okay, this isn't going to go well. He's on 3/4 health, I'm on a one shot. This is not going to end well. Okay, so just keep angled, keep angled, keep angled. Take the shot. He puts one into my tracks. I managed to land another damaging shot. Start to even this up a little bit. Just trying to keep it angled. Where's he going to go? Is he trying to find a side shot? Or is he just trying to drive up in my face? He is. Right, well, there we go. We can get angled. Wait for him to... There we go. Wait for him to waste his shot. Wait for him to go sideways. Bang. Nice, easy shot. And now I know the reload on his gun, so we can spin round. There we go. Get ourselves re-angled. What's he going to go for? Oh, I'm not re-angled here. Oh, there we go, though. Managed to bait him, put one into the side, and kill the enemy E-75. And again, we have managed to pull ourselves out of some sort of very hairy situation. But dealing with hairy situations is something we do every day at the Beard Guys. So it's not an issue. Now we must roll on towards the cap. It's 2v4. We're on 12 damage shots, 5 kills. It's been a very nice game already, and that E-75 is on very low health, which is lovely. Oh, there goes my last remaining teammate. So I'm going to have to spot these guys myself. And I am on a one shot, which is not great, especially when you've got 2 artillery to deal with, because they don't even have to hit you to kill you. They just need to shoot near you. Even if they're driving around shotgunning, they're going to be a big threat. And often, I've seen so many replays with that sort of situation, because you often get these 1 versus X situation. Oh, there we go. Here's the enemy 75. He's in a nice bit of cover there as well, but you know what? Screw it. We'll do that. We hit a Prem shell loaded. We put that straight through his turret cheek and dealt with it. But there's the RT. It's popped up behind me. Oh, we try and dodge it, and we don't. And it is... Yes, yet another outnumbered RT endgame heartbreak situation. Always happens because RT's always the last thing left alive, or often is. But there you go. That's still a really fun game. I really enjoyed that. Wasn't too annoyed at the end because it was good fun. Another somehow surviving some ridiculous situation. There we go. That was my MOE. Never really went much higher than that. I'm going to have another crack at that. But there you go. 6k damage, 5k blocked, a little bit of assisted, and 1800 base XP. Very nice amount of base XP. Unfortunately, not quite enough, but good fun all the same. There you go. So hopefully you enjoyed that, guys. A little bit more E-75, just in case you hadn't had enough of that recently. And there'll be some more E100 gameplay coming your way very soon. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ben. We are the Beard Guys, and I'll see you next time.